wanted to go to lunch today, but you already have plans.
Well, come with us.
No. I don't want to intrude. I don't really want to. That's it's okay.
It'll be fun. I don't understand. What's the problem?
No, it's all right. It's all right. I appreciate it though. That's really nice.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this? So I have a client that recently brought up,
I really love you.
I really love you.
Aw. It's nice. I didn't want you to think that I was really upset with you.
Yeah, no, because that would be passive aggressive the way you handle it.
Yes! Yes!
I had a client recently say, as an idea for a video, hey, how about you do something on how to deal with passive aggressive behavior, passive aggressive people, and how do you manage that? So we thought we would do that today for you guys. So Cyndi's acting abilities were stellar. So the passive aggressive thing is quite annoying, and it's funny because I think we all do it, and until you understand what it means, you don't realize you're doing it sometimes. Because sometimes your feelings do get hurt, and sometimes it is hard to use direct language, and sometimes it is hard to say what you really feel.
That's what I was going to do. Can I demonstrate a different way, an assertive way to handle that situation?
Yes.
Okay, so I was being passive aggressive, and a way to address that would be to confront you with really what I wanted, which would have been, and she has no idea. And if I would have said, hey, I know you're going to lunch today, and I kind of had in my mind that we were going to be able to go to lunch after filming today and just have some one-on-one time. And I'm just kind of sad that you already have plans. I don't want to intrude on that. I know you already have plans, and so we'll schedule it for another time.
You're being for real right now.
So we'll schedule it for another time.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry.
how does that feel compared to what I did before?
Way better, because I have no idea what the hell to do with the other one.
Yeah.
Like I want to fix it, because you go with a passive aggressive behavior. It's really a victim stance that you take, and that's really hard to deal with the victim thing. I try extremely hard to be assertive in my communication. Again, like I said before, to the chagrin of lots of my friends, because it's sometimes hard to hear what you don't want to hear. But so we thought we would go through some steps on how to deal with people today.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first one is to be able to recognize it.
Recognize.
Number one.
Recognize.
Oh, that's good. Number one.
Number one.
Number one. The first one is to be able to recognize it.
Okay.
And to be able to, if you smell it out, sniff it out, you got to be able to tell. So when I was doing that to you, how did it feel? How did it feel?
It felt icky, and it felt just felt bad. It just felt made me a little bit sad for you, and made me feel a little guilty. Guilty. That's it. Ding, 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 I had to search out my feelings for a minute.
Yes. So, and sometimes you might even feel like manipulated.
Yeah. Oh,
like you're but that guilt kind of overriding, and it's like, oh, okay, fine, I need to just do this. And sometimes it like almost has us cross our boundaries, or like you're saying, that victim thing,
yes.
but that guilt.
Oh, the victim thing. I hate that thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first thing I would say is to be able to spot it.
Okay.
You've got to be able to spot it, because if you can't spot it, then you can't figure out how to deal with it. Okay, so first of all, you got to sniff it out.
Okay.
So then it's a matter of how do you deal with it.
Okay. Number two.
Number two. Pick your battles.
Pick your battles, not your friends' battles.
How many times have you heard me say that? Sometimes what I say is it a hill you want to die on?
Right.
There are situations where it might be that the first time, like maybe somebody just makes a little comment like, oh, that must be nice.
Ooh.
And so you have a choice.
You don't work
there.
Fridays? Oh, that must be nice.
That's us.
I work 50 hours before Friday gets here, B.
And I'm doing paperwork on Friday most of the time.
Right, or we're filming.
So, yes. So that's a passive aggressive comment. Oh,
yeah.
Must be nice. And so you have an opportunity right there to go, okay, is it worth addressing? Do I confront this or do I not confront this? And to pick your battle, because depending upon the relationship, you might decide that it's not worth the confrontation.
Right. Number three
is to remain emotionally neutral.
That's hard for me.
You don't take emotional content out of it. You just stay really neutral. So if you make a comment and say, well, that must be nice that you work on,
Well, that must be nice to have Fridays off every week. 3-day weekend.
I can, if I'm not emotionally neutral, I might respond something like this. Well, you know what? I work 50 hours a week, Monday through Thursday. And then what I wind up doing is I wind up doing paperwork. So the fact that I am off on Fridays is something that I have earned, and it's not like just a privilege.
It still must be nice.
So
we didn't get anywhere with that.
That's not going to go anywhere.
Right.
So here's another option.
Must be nice to not have to work on Fridays. Have a 3-day weekend.
You know what? It's something that as a business owner I've been able to choose.
I mean, that just blocked me. So
yes,
shutting down that person.
Yes. So that is I'm very emotional.
And then I might open up and say, yeah, God, I wish I worked for myself. I really should start trying to figure that out. That business plan that I wanted to launch. Would you help me with that? Or I think it's going to open the communication right then.
Yeah.
Because your tone and everything else too is conducive to me looking at why I just did that. Kind of puts the mirror back on.
Let me give you another example of how to respond to that. So do the Friday thing again.
Must be nice to have Fridays off and have a 3-day weekend every week.
You know what? That is the 4th time you've mentioned that to me, and I'm wondering why you bring that up so often.
Because I'm just jealous. Like, I work 5 days a week and it's hard, and I don't have a day where I can go and grocery shop without my kids always with me.
So you see, like, that's another way to confront it.
Right.
But
I'm still opened up the conversation.
I'm still being emotionally neutral. So one of the other videos we had talked about was confrontation. And so let me give you one final way to approach it if you wanted to. So here we go again.
Wow, another Friday off. That must be friggin' nice.
You know what? That's the 3rd time you've mentioned that to me in our conversation, and it really hurts my feelings when I kind of hear you being mad at me for having off on Friday.
I'm not mad, I'm just envious.
So you see how there I'm talking about my emotion, but I'm not getting emotional. So
right. And it pulls what's going on with me out. So if it's a relationship that's important to you, you want to use one of those techniques. If it's not important to you, don't respond. You know, I think because if it matters, then it will create dialogue. Number 4. I call this fogging, and this is used when somebody has been passive aggressive or snarky, if you will, and or we call them southern slight sometimes.
Yes.
And I want to just sidestep it, and I don't want to deal with it, and I just want to. It's a little sarcasm, but fogging is. So an example would be if the Friday. Let's use the Friday thing. So you say it to me. Okay. All right. Go.
It must be nice to have off every Friday.
Hell yeah, it is. I just play and do whatever I want.
So kind of the same way, it kind of just shuts me down, it kind of distracts, it kind of like...
But I'm not pulling a conversation. They can't keep attacking if you, like if I say to you, oh, that's an interesting hair color. Do you like that? Your response might be, yeah, actually I love that it's kind of wacky. You just kind of agree with it. You just kind of agree with whatever they're saying. They can't go anywhere with that. And it shuts them down. Okay. So the fogging thing is really useful when you're dealing with bullies. When you're because it gives you you're standing up for yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
You're kind of agreeing. It's a little self-deprecation when you agree with, oh, your hair looks it's a really interesting color. Yeah, I think so too, right? It's kind of weird. You know, it's that kind of thing. It
deflates it.
Yep.
Is what
and
you're
you
doing.
stood up for yourself.
It's like psh, psh,
yep.
That thing.
Yep.
If you have a regular relationship with somebody who's passive aggressive, a family member or a coworker, that like you can't get away from that relationship, and you're not going to change their behavior. Boundaries are also really important for yourself. And so it's really important that you know how to set those boundaries. And we did a video on boundaries a couple episodes back. So I'll link the boundaries episode. If I can figure out how to insert it here, I'll insert it here. But the boundaries episode can also help you to be really clear on your boundaries in regard to regular relationships with passive aggressive behavior.
Perfect. Nice. All right. So good luck with those passive aggressive people. Maybe try some of these things. If you've got some ideas that we didn't say.
Empower yourself by doing it.
Oh, nice. If you have some ideas of ways that it's worked in your past with people, let us know. And again, as always, if you have any ideas for a show, we would love to hear them.
Like this one came from somebody.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Subscribe.
Subscribe below.
Please. And we will check in with you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.